Good afternoon, everyone. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I was just kind of hopping around the woods, because, well, I wanted to see a good idea of how high the Viz aura is in the general area. Honestly, it's averaging about 7,000. But while I was hopping, I was trying to hop over this river. I fell short, and I saw something odd in the water. I found another beehive. So we're going to see what kind of bees these are. Water drone and water princess. That sounds pretty neat. See, their flowers are lily pads. It's interesting interesting flower. And they want damp, humidity, and average climate. So basically around rivers. Oh, it's nighttime. There's also a whole bunch of... Screw it, just fly. Whole bunch of beehives here in the forest. So I'm gonna get a bit of those. Ooh, what are you? Forest drones, awesome. And you are marbled. Not amazing, but they exist. Anyway, I wasn't really planning on recording anytime soon, but while I am, because I just wanted to show that weird water beehive since I found it and didn't want to lose track of it. There's probably some more in this river, I would bet. Anyway, I might as well show you my tower, as it has gotten a little bit more grand. Look at that. That is up to cloud level and is currently probably got a few mobs on it. Don't have inventory space. Don't have anything to throw in here. Oh, and I did figure out how to make the use the silky wisp. I have to use the carpenter. And when I have 9, it will give me a woven silk. That can be used to make apiar's clothes and a few other things. There's a spider on here, isn't it? Yep. It's one of those annoying ones. I currently have the power turned off because I don't need it. I do have plenty of surplus biogas, though. Other than that, I have successfully linked up a portal. And why would I bother with the portal if I could just fly straight up? Well, it's instant. I just shot up very far. How high did I go? Let's see, 69 to 134. So basically I shot up 60 feet. Or meters or blocks, whatever you want to call it. In an instant. Now I'm going to be filling this in, and it's going to be... it might actually be a larger dome than what this currently is. Because I kind of want to fit a village in here. Not a really huge one, just a kind of small one. Just a few people milling about, making the place look busy. Of course, I'm going to have to seal this up I could either just make it a... Here, let me go down. It's not as windy down here. I can either just make it a little room with an iron door, or just completely seal it off and make it a pillar to the top of the dome. That only I can access, because only I can make a hole like that. But in the meantime... well, there's not really a meantime for this. Hey, Scorpion. Alright. Small crash, but I still have my little bees, so I'm not upset about it. Anyway, what I was going to say is, in the meantime, I'm going to not record for a little while. And while I'm not recording, I will be working on either the tower or figuring out what else to put in here, because I have a feeling I can put in a lot more things in here. Maybe I can make a mead making machine or something. Who knows? But I will be back in a moment. Here, you guys can go in here. Just temporary until I have a better use for them. Because I want to get more of these things. Hey! This one's dead. This one's a meadows. I'll identify them later. See you in a few. Hey there, everyone. Yeah, I'm back on my creative world. I was watching Floristar's Bee University videos, as Squeaky Mouse suggested. I think that's who suggested it anyway. So I can learn more about bees. And while I was on here, I was being annoyed by these guys a lot. So I decided to try figuring out a way to get rid of them creatively. And you may or may not know this, but darn it, why do I keep misspelling musket? And that's not right. Skit. Musket rounds can be fired from a dispenser when it receives a redstone signal. So, knowing that, I kind of made a death room where I lead these guys to their demise. Unfortunately, it does not seem to stop very easily. There goes my phone again. Yeah, the musket balls kind of activate the wooden pressure plates. So in order to do this actually effectively, you have to use stone ones so that it's not triggered all the time. Still, that's a fairly entertaining death room. Each musket round does, I think, a diamond sword's worth of damage. So going in here is equivalent to being hit with 8 diamond swords every second. In fact, I know zombies have a pretty high life, so let's try it out with a zombie. Oops. Alright. Yeah, he just died. Well, if you're on a multiplayer server and you have the Balkan Weapons mod, just take this as into consideration for trap. You know, just kind of hide it in your floor and maybe make it so pistons will drop and cause the player to fall. And they fall down and they're dead. I may actually do that myself on a server sometime. It sounds like a pretty fun idea. Anyway, I'm gonna watch more of those bee university videos so I can actually learn how to actually breed bees the way I want to breed them. And once I'm done with that, I will actually get back onto my main world and start using the bees properly instead of throwing random bees into the apiaries. You gave me nothing but forests. See you then. Yeah, I have no idea what happened here. It seems part of my circle has just disappeared completely. I can fix it later. Anyway, I've been watching Floristar's Bee University stuff, and I've learned a lot more about bees. They're simple and complex at the same time. And one of the things I'm going to need to do... Well, one of the things I want to do is get some more bees. Hey there, polar bear. And I know that there's some bees. Well, there's a desert over here, so I can get some modest bees out of that. If I haven't already got modest bees, I can't remember anymore. Either way, I want to get some purebreds, straight from the hive. And with forestry, there's 6 main ones right away, I believe. There's tropical, which is in the jungle. Modest, which is found in the desert here. If I can find any bees in the desert. Oops. Moving too fast. No, 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 no. Okay, so small problem. Okay, the small problem is that being in proximity to a desert seems to be causing me to crash repeatedly. Something in the desert, when loaded, is making my worlds crash. This has happened on my creative world, where I was doing where was I? Oh yes. I seem to constantly be crashing even when I'm nowhere near the desert now as well. So something horrible has happened, and this very well may be the last episode of Return of the Mage King on this map. It might even be the very last one using Technic, unless I can get this figured out. I really don't want it to be, because I really wanted to work on this tower and do all this amazing stuff, but if I can't go more than a minute before the game crashes, I can't do anything. Almost right on cue, I crashed again. It's a saving chunks crash, one that I have not gotten. It's a particular type of crash I have not gotten for quite a while. Usually, when I crash using Technic, it just closes out without saving chunks at all, and everything is lost. Where am I now? Well, I am on Floristar's Bee University World. It's very useful for learning all about bees and stuff. I've been on here all day learning things, and as soon as I start to try to share what I wanted to learn, or try to share what I learned, this happened. There's a desert over there, and it's not causing me to crash at all. I don't know what's going on. It's very weird. I can't figure it out. And I can't use anything like MC Edit because there's so many different entities and stuff that I can't single out one particular thing and say, yeah, this is what's making me crash. Not that MC Edit really would help. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to keep using that world. All that work, it's gone. Forever. Now, maybe I'll release my world, and if someone's able to figure it out and help me to fix it, that would be amazing. And they would be my best friend for life. Not sure what kind of reward that is, but hey, it's something, I guess. Yeah, anyway. I'm not going to be able to return the Mage King. I've been doing that for quite a while now. This is disappointing and depressing. What to do now? I suppose I could try to take this with a grain of salt and just start up another series. Maybe one that's not focused on Technic and uses the current version of Minecraft rather than 2 versions ago. It's an idea. One I might just have to do because I can't do anything else. I hate this. But yeah. Until I figure out what to do, guys. Take care. And goodbye for now.